Hi, my name's Steve and welcome to the Seaside Allotment channel, and I've just finished harvesting the garlic and the elephant garlic. I'm really pleased with it because this year we basically didn't have any garlic beds. We interplanted them all. So we interplanted most of them in the strawberry beds. We put lots of green garlic in, or garlic that we were going to harvest early as green garlic, because there's nothing special about green garlic, it's just immature garlic. Just at the edges of beds, basically, wherever we could just poke a clove in. So we just stuck them all over the place, and we had about 50 green garlic plants, which was really nice. So we've had those for the last maybe 2 months. Some of them in the polytunnel, some of them outside. And then we've just done the main crop of the garlic, and a mixture of hardneck and softneck garlic and elephant garlic. And as I said, we interplanted it, so most of it went down the centres of the strawberry beds, and that garlic came out fantastic, absolutely perfect, huge bulbs, you know, really great condition. So really pleased with those. I'll show you them in a minute. And then I did put one row down the edge of the path in the onion bed. Just squeeze that in, and again that was okay, but it was nowhere near as good as the stuff interplanted into the strawberry beds. And so basically what I noticed in general was that the quality of the soil made a huge amount of difference. We didn't use any special onion garlic fertiliser or anything like that. We just did our normal fertilising scheme, so that is basically a mix of horse manure, spent mushroom compost and seaweed meal. And yeah, so the beds that had a really rich mixture of manures and spent mushroom compost, they did fantastically well. And the other thing that I did in the strawberry beds was I mixed in a little bit of ericaceous compost into those beds. So only probably 1 bag of ericaceous compost per bed, and the beds are about 3 or 4 meters long. And 1 meter wide, so not a huge amount, but I just wanted to neutralise the lime to some extent that's in the spent mushroom compost, just to get it about neutral. Yeah, and just, yeah, fabulous crop. And it basically, you know, it's all interplanted, so no dedicated garlic bed. So I'm really pleased with it. So I've just got some of it in the polytunnel at the moment, just giving it its first day of drying. And then I shall move it into the shaded greenhouse, and it'll probably stay in there for about another 2 weeks, and then it'll move into the garage at home for its long-term storage. So I'll just show you what I've got. So this isn't all the garlic, we've got some already in the greenhouse drying, and I'll show you that in a minute, but this is the bulk of the harvest, and it looks pretty impressive laid out like that, really. So it's interesting then to perhaps compare the sizes. So this isn't in particularly, you know, this is in reasonably well prepared ground, but basically this is just in sandy soil grown with a decent 2-inch mulch. And I'm reasonably happy with these, but these are not particularly impressive bulbs. These are the ones interplanted in the strawberry beds. And as you can see, these are fabulous bulbs, probably twice the size of the others, and these are all from my own home saved stock. So yeah, just really impressive, and you know, a marked difference in size. So I'm really happy with the quality of those beds, and it just reinforces what I'm trying to do on these allotments. My management strategy basically is to really work hard on the quality of the soil, and basically don't do anything else. So this is the next batch, and again this is a reasonably good showing, not quite as good. This is just well mulched, again sandy soil, well mulched. And then this is the elephant garlic, and I've got this in several batches, so these are the ones with intact skins that are likely to keep really nicely for a few months. These are the ones that are already splitting into cloves, so they'll either have to be eaten fairly quickly or save the cloves saved and replanted in the autumn, and that will depend on how much we like elephant garlic, because it's the first time we've grown it. And these are just the ones that, you know, all got slightly damaged or just not very good quality for immediate eating. And Simon and Ellie have just popped in and they've taken about 10 of those, but I don't think that's bad, you know. So a very small fraction of them actually need to be used immediately. And then these are the ones that Debbie has already harvested from her plot, and she's again got hardneck garlics there and softnecks down there and elephant garlics there, and actually her elephant garlics are all in really nice condition, although they're a bit smaller. And so, you know, I kind of question in a way whether it's best to, you know, whether the elephant garlic does really well in amazing soil, because lots of the ones that I grew split. So yeah, that's maybe a lesson learned for the elephant garlic, although they're really huge. So you can see that these are quite small by comparison. I think they might have been planted slightly later than the ones I've just shown you, but also, you know, the Debbie's beds are older than the ones that I showed you, so you know, the quality of the soil is probably not quite as good. So there you go. Basically, I am thrilled with the garlic harvest. I am intrigued by the elephant garlic harvest, and I've still got to do the onion harvest. But yeah, if anybody's got any feedback on the elephant garlic, and I'll pop some more detailed photos in after this, just to show the different conditions of the bulbs. You know, some of them kind of splitting open, and some of them monobulbs that haven't split into cloves, and then some really nice ones that are fully intact with the outer skins and have split into cloves. So I've got no experience really of elephant garlic, and so it'd be really interesting to know what the best thing is to do with those three classifications. Do you replant the monobulbs for next year and hope they split into really nice big garlic plants next year, or do you just eat the monobulbs? How long, you know, how long will they keep if the outer skins aren't intact and you've just got individual cloves showing? Yeah, just any feedback basically, and any great ways to use elephant garlic or preserve elephant garlic. Yeah, I'll be gratefully receive that information. So there we go, end of the video, and I'll see you soon.